Hey everybody, welcome back to Heathen Intentions. We're just going to jump right into a general reading here. We have somebody who is closing out a cycle. This is somebody who has been hurt. They've been through a lot. They've been betrayed by somebody very close to them, by somebody that they loved, or possibly a sibling. There's been a lot of hurt involved in this. There's been a lot of thought put into walking away from this energy. There's been some huge breakthroughs lately. This is somebody who feels like they've been left out. They've always got the short end of the stick. There's a lot of anxiety, very stuck in their head about it. This is someone who's recently come to terms with it, and they're feeling pretty good about their decision since they released these energies. They feel like their life is going in a better direction without these energies in their life. These Ten of Swords that are all affecting this person, these Ten of Swords, all this backstabbing, all this bitching, all of this game playing and manipulation that has this person pinned down, this is the same person right here. Cheers. You know, look at him holding up his cup. Cheers. Like this person who's closing out this cycle, they've made it through. They've finally come to terms with something. They're seeing things through a different lens. They're looking at this other energy as they're seeing them for what they are instead of what they always thought the relationship should be. In any kind of relationship, I mean, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a parental relationship, family ties, bonds. Anybody that you have a friendly or you did have a relationship with, this is somebody who's closed that out. They're sitting very content with the decision that they're made. Yep, look, walking away. This person decided to walk away and it's brought them complete emotional fulfillment. They are perfectly fine without this person in their life. This person, they're just leaving everything sit. They're just walking away. They haven't even bothered to look back. Where this person was busy defending themselves. They've been through the ringer. They feel like everything was, thrown on them. They're always the scapegoat. They're just walking away and left it all behind, you know? The sun. Here comes the sun. There's your happiness card where someone was feeling left out and betrayed and like they were all alone in the world. This is the sunshine. This is what they're feeling in their heart now. This is what's come full circle since they've cut this energy out. I mean, we started with closing the cycle of the world. This is somebody who has finally filled up all their cups. Like I said, seeing something through a new lens, walked away from something, and now they're feeling very good about where they're at in their life. They don't feel they need to explain themselves. They're not feeling guilty for the energies that they cut out of their life. We got the Death card. Transformation. Things are definitely different now. Another three of wands. That's the waiting game that you played. That was the cutting off these energies and just seeing what happens, just sitting around and waiting to see how that plays out. And it's played out so well. Page of Swords. This person that you cut out could be very naive. They could be very immature. They could be very careless with their words. They could play a victim all the time, talk a lot of crap, um, always have opinions on your life. Things changed very quickly for them once you decided to cut them out. You know, they're no longer the victim, and you're no longer the one who, you know, has been holding them down. Like, they have to face the reality that they were holding themselves down. You broke free, walked away. You have the Four of Wands, very stable. You're feeling very strong in your foundation. Actually, almost like a reason to celebrate. This is someone that was very hard for you to walk away from. You probably had a lot of guilt attached to it. And the fact that you were able to walk away from this person successfully and release some of that guilt is very empowering to your spirit. Like, you're a stronger person because of it. And that's something that you weren't actually even expecting. Looking back, you wonder how you managed to carry that all by yourself all the time anyway. I feel like somebody was very hard on themselves about walking away. Yeah, King of Swords, card of truth. Somebody was very hard on themselves. They had a lot of limiting beliefs. They had a certain mindset that made them feel like they were responsible for this other energy, or like everything that they did impacted this other energy. Five of Wands flew out. Is a lot of petty fighting, almost like childish siblings, squabbling, competition, somebody always wanting to be better, or somebody always wanting what you have. By you cutting off this energy, they no longer can feed on it. So their life looks very different now that you're not their scapegoat. I imagine that's very freeing for somebody to finally be out from underneath all of those swords and all of those wands. Like, I bet you that's very freeing. Look at this. This was done to the person. This was done to you by the person. All of these words, thoughts, mind games, manipulation was done to you. This is what you did to yourself. Holding yourself accountable and letting the guilt cage you in, letting the guilt keep you so bound in a cycle. Now we got the Five of Swords. More, more games and manipulation. That was definitely how they were keeping you bound, by fear. You were afraid to do better in life. You were afraid to move forward in life. You were afraid to, you felt like any way you moved would be judged and ridiculed by this energy. Nine of Wands went to the Ten of Wands. This was, not only were you in, not only were you caged by your own guilt, but you were carrying this burden for so many years. For so long, you carried this burden, afraid to do better for yourself, but who doesn't want to do better for themselves? So as you're trying to better your life, you're feeling guilty about it, or were until you walked away quickly. What about this Nine of Swords up here? This anxiety they were causing? What about the Nine of Swords? Where did it go? Where's it at now? We got the Daughter of Wands. This is someone who has learned their own power. They've learned to step forward in their life, to take the position that they're supposed to be in. They're not afraid to move forward in their life. They're no longer going, this is someone who's not going to be the scapegoat anymore. This is someone who's released all of their shit. Eight of Pentacles wanted to pop out. This is someone who has worked very hard at growing what they have. They've worked very, very hard at these emotional blocks. They've worked very hard with this trauma. They have fought with it for years. There's been a lot of intricate work around it. And you're happy with where your life is sitting right now with these people gone. And that's great. Three of Pentacles again that wanted to pop out. This time, this is about your community. This is about the people who helped you get over the mountain. This is about the people who know your worth and were there to encourage you while you were cutting out this crappy energy in your life. These are the people who were there to help you get up the mountain. They were there whenever you needed them to be, and they will be there moving forward. This is your community. This is your energy centers. The Nine of Wands again, and this time, this is the climb. Because it wasn't an easy climb. It wasn't easy to walk away. Where this Nine of Pentacles had you locked, this Nine of Wands had you locked in your own guilt. This Nine of Wands speaks of the journey, how it wasn't easy, but you made it because you have this support group. You have these people that hear you. You have these people that care. Two of Wands. Now you know your power. Now you know what direction you want your life to go in. You're taking action and moving forward. You have the Son of Wands, which makes me feel like you're striving to hold this happy position. This is right here on the Sun in the Death card. I feel like maybe this energy is coming back around. Maybe whoever you cut off, maybe there's a reason why you're going to be coming face to face with them. And now that you've gotten through it, you've made this long journey and you've gotten through it and you know what you're capable of. This is you striving to keep moving forward. This is you striving to be the bigger person, to keep your head in the light, to see all of your growth and be able to, again, love them and leave them. You know, If this is somebody that you're coming into contact with, there's someone you have to see. This is someone that you have to be like, wish them well and be on your way. You've done so much work to get them out of your life. And this, I feel like with starting out as the world and this coming up, I feel like this person's coming back into your reality for you to be certain about your decision this time. I feel like when you cut this energy out of your life the first time, you weren't really sure. I mean, maybe it was more of an unconscious decision than it was a conscious decision. Like you knew in your soul that you didn't want to carry that kind of feeling and guilt anymore. And it was really hard for you to work through those blocks. But now that you've got up this mountain and you have good people around you that love you and you've done all of the hard work and you know what you're capable of, now this is you making the conscious decision. This is you knowing that you made the right decision. This is almost like your, I don't really want to say it's like validation, but maybe your reminder that you were right to leave this energy behind. And this is you holding your head up high and knowing that you made the right decision. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is about your growth, your achievements, how far you've come since you released this energy. As this is spirit reminding you. This is spirit reminding you of the conflict, the Five of Wands. This is spirit reminding you of all the conflict that you did listen to your intuition, the High Priestess. And you have balanced these energies and transmuted them beautifully. So hold your head up high, know your power. And be proud that you followed your intuition. And if this is an energy that is coming back around or someone you have to face after a long time, hold your head up high. Know how hard you fought for this. Don't let anyone pull you back down. Smile and wish them well. They don't have to be in your universe. They're already not in your universe, so don't let them come back in. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there.